Hello and welcome to Big Baby Sports. We got a very special edition podcast with two-time NBA champion Meta World Peace. Meta World Peace, how's it going, man? Welcome to Big Baby Sports podcast.
Hey man, so good to be with you. Everybody's in their studios. I'm driving. I'm not actually driving, but I'm in the car.
Hmm.
And I mean, that's the good thing about sports. You can talk about sports anywhere, and we're gonna have such a good interview. Y'all gonna forget I was in the car.
Yeah, most definitely. And my other people right here next to me, JT, Aaron, and Manny. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Doing good.
Always good.
Always good, always good. Just watching a Laker game and just ready to get to start. Yeah, ready to get to start going.
And today's show is sponsored by 265 Media and the Daniel Artest podcast. And yeah, Meta, tell us a little bit about your X versus X app that you have going on right now.
I mean, it's basketball, man. I'm just fortunate enough that I was able to play in the league play professional for 18 years. I'm 17 in the NBA. Played one season in China, one season in Italy.
Hmm.
And I actually wanted to play 20 seasons in the NBA, but I've been suspended one, and then I thought I was good enough. I had 18 points in the second half of my last game. So I don't know how many people score 18 points in the second half, but I think that's pretty damn good. So when that happened, I said, you know what, I'm just going to travel the world, play basketball. So I was going to develop an app where I can travel to like Croatia. I always wanted to play in Croatia, in Serbia, and Russia, but I wanted to be able to play games against good talent on demand. So I was building this app, and I figured I could sell tickets when I get to the cities.
Hmm.
Well, a lot of things came up at that time, a lot of different issues. And as I was building it, the Lakers called me back and said I could try out for the team. So I stopped building the app in like 2014, went to play for the Lakers for 2 years. And then I said, I want to come back to it because I think it's a good idea. So over the last couple of years, we've been, raised some money for the app, and it's empowering the players. You can pretty much create games anywhere. Um, you can create games anywhere. Um, it's so cool, man. Like to hop on the leaderboard on X vs X Sports is so easy. All you gotta
Hmm.
do is create the game.
Hmm.
That's it. Play against your uncle. Play against your nephew. Just get on the leaderboard
Hmm.
because once you get on the leaderboard, then everybody's gonna take notice. They're gonna see
Hmm.
you. Some people signing up to the app, they don't even have a profile picture and they want to go to a game. And I'm just like, if we don't see your face, we can't invite you. You could be like, you could be someone not that good. You could be someone that is let's just say just not you might not even be who you say you are.
Hmm.
Put your profile picture up
Hmm.
so the game host can actually invite you, and then also put some content on your page. Put an image up, right? Put a little video up, and then that way you hop on that leaderboard. Then if you win 10 games, you win 5 games. Then when it's time to do showcase games in your area, you'll get invited to these showcase games. So you
Hmm.
don't have to be, you don't have to play against amazing competition to start on the app. Just invite
Hmm.
your friends. A park, you can play in your backyard. You can play on a crate because some people don't have the luxury of finding a basketball hoop, but they
Hmm.
nice. So you can literally put up a crate, play against some people, and just show it, and then show your skills, and then get invited to the showcase games
Hmm.
with celebrities and pros and get more exposure. And
Hmm.
that's what this app is for. It's totally putting the power in the people's hand. If you're a basketball player, if you're a coach, you should set up games too. You could coach on this app. You could invite people and hone your skills. If you're a coach, even if you're an agent or you want to be a aspiring general manager, just imagine you want to be a coach and you coaching adults and you're actually competing, against other people. You get to hone your skills and see where you at, and you get to get exposure because you have a profile and it's going to show how many games that you won as a coach. Where normally, if you win games now, or if you're coaching, nobody's going to know who you are,
Hmm.
right? Because it's not a platform where there's not a platform out there right now where you can keep everything in a central location. If you're a basketball player, a basketball enthusiast,
Hmm.
and even if you want to take pictures or even write about a game, you can literally host a game, create a game, and you can write about the players. Just imagine being able to write about local players, how
Mm.
good someone is. So this
Mhm.
platform, obviously, we're not as big as some other platforms because
Mm.
these other platforms is raising 20, 30, $40 million, and they just blowing it up. We raised a total of 1.2, and it's a lot of money, but
Mm.
when you compare it to what these other sports companies is raising, they
Mhm.
raising $100 million, $50 million. So we grinding organically, and we definitely grateful. So that's X versus X Sports app for you. And I don't know if anybody have any questions, but
I have a question about it. So can you like hit somebody up on the app and say, let's play one-on-one for money?
yeah, if you want to.
I stay 2 hours away from
For
you,
sure.
Temecula, California. So
Oh,
let's
you?
run it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
I
do
mean, on
it
the app, we
on
don't
the app.
really we don't really market like playing someone for money.
Yeah.
What we have is a place where if you're on the app, you see a
Hmm.
kid or a team, that want to play ball, they should be on this app because you could donate $5 to their account. You could donate $1. You could donate $100, whatever you want. Just imagine, having a team
Hmm.
from your old neighborhood and they want to just go travel from Chicago to Indiana.
Hmm.
That's gonna cost a little money. So imagine if 100 people put in $2 or $5, and that's what the app. We understand that people need expense registration fees, water, towels, bananas, oranges, to survive as a basketball player. So
Right.
yes, you can do that type of stuff. Um, yeah, it's really cool. You can direct message, right? So you can. Each game has its own group chat. So once you set up a game and you're in that game, you accept it. Everybody be in a group chat, so you can trash talk or do whatever you want to do up in there. But yeah,
Go ahead, JT.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to add a comment to your app, Meta. So it's basically giving a lot of basketball players like they can go out there, they can go play the game that they love, and that's great. Just like anything involving that, like it helps out the community, it helps out players in general. Like everybody, like just me playing basketball. Like I'll go out there, I'll go hoop, I'll go shoot, and like I love the game, so I'll still go do it. So I really
yeah, just
appreciate you
even
making
you
that
like
app.
even like in Temecula where you at, right? So I
Yeah.
mean, people think because we have a leaderboard that is only fit for the pros. If you look
Mm.
on our leaderboard, you're gonna see females up there, and I'm
Right.
going to a co-ed game at 8:30 actually today. And those are co-ed games, so it's all about having fun, and it's all about where else can you have a place where someone knows that you won a game, and it's not an organized game. It don't have no referee needed. Where else
Mm.
can you do that at? So if you love the game, you could potentially have the opportunity to pile up your wins. You're talking about potentially 300-400 wins
Right.
in a year, and and that's what it's about. It's about being able to, you know, uh, 10 years from now, you can show your child like, look, I got 500 wins. I got 1,000 wins. I got right now in the app. I got 22 wins,
Mm.
and I played 118 games, and I did that
Wow.
in 3 months. And some people on the app got like 50 wins. And it's easy because game could be 7, game could be 15, but where else you can't even get your high school stats if you try, right? Where can you get your high school stats at if you played high school? So
Yeah.
now you get a chance to really um, build your record up. Not
Mhm.
not not, not even being a pro, just being a recreational player and have bragging rights in your area. I think that's really cool and really fun for the everyday basketball player.
Right.
Go, go ahead, Aaron.
Um, I mean, obviously, I think the X versus X thing is awesome, and I saw that it looks like you're a pro of teaching people how to use the triangle, which is awesome. I mean, it's one of the best offenses
I know
that's
I
ever
love the
come out in
tournament.
the yeah. So it was great. One of my question I got for you, though, through the eyes of a basketball player this year. How hard is it as an NBA player to stay motivated playing without fans in the building?
I think everybody's on an even playing field. I mean, I would say that maybe 20%, of the players are having a difficult time. If I had to guess,
Hmm.
and I would say the other 80% are on the same even playing field, right? If you love the game, I mean, your human body, all you need is a court and a hoop. And so many times we play basketball with nobody in the gym. So with that being said, it's that's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think if it's stressful for everybody. If it's fun for everybody. Me personally, I don't know. I think I would have had a good time up in there. But who knows? The bubble's an interesting place.
Yeah. Go ahead, Manny.
About this app, can you use it all around the world, or is it only exclusive to the United States?
So right now it's only United States, but you can use it in Canada, and we're going to be We're going to be taking this app around the world. Hopefully, after we gain some traction. But yeah, right now you can only use it in the United States. We just trying to work out a few things. We're kind of in beta still, honestly, but we working out a few things on the app, and then once I like it, then we gonna take it to the next level and just keep going.
So, like, if I want to hoop with you in Montreal, it's not going to work, eh?
I think it works in Canada now. I think the app does work in Canada.
Well, that's good.
Are you in Montreal?
Yeah.
Oh, test it out. Download it and let me know, actually.
I should.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
but
most
the cool
definitely.
thing about it, if you're in Montreal and say like you set up 10 games at your backyard with a peach basket, and you put those games in the app and you show video, and as long as it's not like someone shooting an orange, a piece of orange fruit in the basket.
Yeah, obviously.
We won't take the game down. But if you win 10 games, you'll be on that leaderboard, and it don't matter where you at. You could be in Toronto. You could be the best, out of Toronto and America on that leaderboard. And that's where I like it, because we don't need a pro to set up showcase games. If you're on the app and you're the best in Montreal, you're going to make that game. It don't matter your skill level. Right. So we had one game where we put 4 pros, 4 influencers, and then 4 of the best players on the app. And the game was competitive, because even if you're not that skilled, if you love to play the game, you're going to compete.
That's amazing.
Against a pro, right? Even if, let's imagine you was in the NBA. You love basketball, I'm assuming.
I love basketball. Diehard Laker fan.
And you play basketball.
Sometimes.
So if we put you on the court, well, you have to love it, but if we put you on the court with pros and you want to be there, you're going to play hard.
Facts.
Yeah, most definitely.
Right? So
I'm giving it all.
You're going to give it your all, right? That's all
just like Kobe would.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Now let's get into some of the questions that we had for you, Meta. What is the more physical city, Chicago, New York, or LA, when it comes to basketball?
When it comes to basketball, well, Chicago's a tough place. Every city's tough. Every Chicago's just different. Chicago's different, as we know, we see in the media. But I don't know if I played against many people tougher than me. I'm from Queens, New York City.
Yeah.
But there's some people out there like Ben Wallace is tough. And he's from Alabama, I think. You know what I'm saying? And so Roger Bell's tough. I don't know where he's from.
Roger Bell's tough.
You know what I mean? There's so many tough players out there. Andrei Kirilenko, he's from Russia. A lot of tough people. So it's all about, it's all about what you're doing at that time or in that moment. We probably didn't see some of the toughest players, because we only see the ones that's in the NBA.
Go ahead, JT.
Okay, Meta. So, how did it feel my bad. How did it feel like playing with and against the best? I know you play with so many great players. How did that feel?
It felt good playing. I mean, when you're playing against the best, playing against Kobe was great.
Right.
RB Kobe, because you knew especially in Sacramento, that's where I really got a chance to play against Kobe the most.
I used to live in Sacramento too, and I saw you at the Safeway one time. You mean my brother, way back. Yeah, and my brother was like, "Don't talk to him, man. He's the enemy. He's the Sacramento King. It's Lakers and Kings rivalry, man. Don't talk to him." It was all like fun and jokes and stuff.
I remember when the Lakers used to come to Sacramento.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
And the stadium, with the people in the stadium, with the fans. I'm like, yo, we in Sacramento. if I see y'all rooting for the Lakers, we gonna have issues, yo.
Yeah, but it's competitive though.
Fans, don't root for the Lakers here. Not in Sacramento when I was a kid. But
Yeah,
they used to drown that out.
Yeah, you and Kobe had those battles in Sacramento, LA, even Houston, man. I remember you and him went into it, and then he elbowed you, and you're like, hit me in my throat again. I was like, oh, we're about to get some going, man. I like when you and Kobe go at it, you know?
That's my guy.
You know, and you were talking to him. You were talking to him. He was at the free throw line. You guys were just going back. I love that competitive basketball. You know, I just love that back and forth talking. You know, you hit a three in his face. He's three in your face, just back and forth, man. I love that competitive basketball. I love it.
Yeah.
I know, man. Well, I mean, he got the better of it because, you know, Kobe's a scorer. My style of game was my style. I think his style was his style. So when you talk about entertainment, he always got the better because he was walking away with buckets.
Mm-hmm.
I had
a
few good games. Kobe, I played against the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
so that was fun. Take them to a game 7. We actually had to beat them to get to the playoffs when I was in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of fun. And then we lost a lot of times to him. But that's my brother, man. R.I.P. my boy Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe, man. Go ahead, Aaron. You have a question for Meta? Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually have 2 of them. I'm asking it also on behalf of one of our other hosts of the show as well, Medina, who's not here. So, Mike, from my question, my second question for you is, how much did Kobe help influence your game? And her question was, Game 7 versus Boston, the last minute of the game, what was going through your head when you saw Kobe pass you the ball? Did you know you were going to win it after hitting that shot?
Well, when he passed the ball, I mean, I was ready. That's what basketball's about. I mean, when you look at that series, Game 1, we win. I don't know. I had 8 points, maybe 10, maybe 12. I don't know. Game 2, we lose. Then we go to Boston. We up. We win Game 3, and then you look at we lose game. We lose Game 4 and lose Game 5. Kobe had 25 straight points. All the points going from the third to the fourth. And in that game, actually in Game 3, I hit 2 threes. So I come out, I hit 2 threes, but I took like one more shot.
Mm-hmm.
So that series, I was 29 years old. I was in my prime. I felt really good, but I was playing with amazing players. So I was more spotted up. I mean, I just came off averaging 22 points in the game in the season before in the playoffs. But I was ready, and with Kobe, you got to just stay ready because you just never know. You got to stay ready and stay in rhythm. And sometimes you're in rhythm, but you're missing everything. It doesn't look like you're in rhythm, but mentally you're in rhythm. The shots is just not falling.
You saw the post-game interview. He passed me the ball. Kobe passed me the ball.
Yeah. I still remember that. That was amazing.
Yeah,
it was crazy because it was such a. I mean, I knew I wanted to shoot a 3. I wanted to go up 6. I figured if I missed, worst thing they could do is tie it, and we could always go back up 1, 2, or 3. So it was a risky shot, but I didn't really care because I'm like, if we go up 6, we got a better chance, to win. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how that worked out.
How much did he help influence your game?
I mean, I think he pushed me because I knew, like, when I was in Indiana, the year Detroit beat them, we lost to Detroit Game 6, and that was the year we was potentially gonna play the Lakers. So that whole summer, I was thinking about the Lakers, and I came back averaging 24. You know, that was big for me. For some people, it's not, but for me, it is. And I was thinking about Shaq that whole time. Shaq, Kobe. I was getting stronger, quicker, better. Because I knew, like, going up against Shaq, I mean, I wasn't about to give up on the title. So, but then, the brawl happened, and I never got a chance to play against them. I wish I would have been more disciplined.
Go ahead, Manny.
Well, I got my first question for Meta, which is very interesting one. What made you want to change your name from Ron Artest back to Meta World Peace, and then when you moved to China, you changed it to Panda's Friend? Yeah,
man. Well, Meta's Buddhist. So I like Buddhism and I like all that stuff. And I feel like as a human, you do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like your parents, you come out the womb, your parents name you. But sometimes we be like, okay, parents named us, and we just gotta follow rules and stuff. You know, gotta, I mean, you're human, do what you want. And
Yeah,
then
most
the
definitely.
pandas friend, my daughter loved pandas.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had my own brand, Meta World Peace, and then she loved pandas, I was like, shit, I want to do a brand, just do it together. So I said I'm gonna
Yeah.
do a brand called the Pandas Friend, and then that's when I got a call from China. It was crazy.
Mm.
It worked out like that. People thought I changed my name to the Panda Friend because I was going to China. You know, that wasn't true, but it was a coincidence. And then I got picked. The team I got picked to, it was the city where you got to rent pandas from because you can't own a panda anywhere but China. Like
Yeah.
all the
It's
pandas
true.
like in San Diego Zoo, all that stuff, you got to rent them for $1 million a year. I think it costs like $1 million a year. And they come from Sichuan, Chengdu, which was the city that I played basketball in. So then it was just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And the back of my jersey said the Pandas Friend.
It's really
Pretty crazy.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's crazy. And yeah, man. And also too, man, besides the Kobe rival, what other rivals that you had in your NBA career that was most physical?
I think my favorite rivals that I had, I like the Matt Harpering rival.
Mm-hmm.
It was a real physical. It was more like MMA,
Yeah.
which I really love. So suspended the 1 year, then I left the next year. So I didn't get. I mean, that would have been a hell of a to play against LeBron 4 times a year. That would have been really cool. But so
Mm-hmm.
that never came to light. And then let me see. Um, the Paul Pierce was. I played against Paul in the playoffs. They beat us 1 year in the playoffs. We swept them 1 year in the playoffs. I beat Paul twice in the playoffs. So that's pretty cool. That's definitely a rival. That's probably
Thank
one of
you.
my main
Thank you for
rivals.
that, though. Thank you for that, because I didn't like Paul Pierce. We'd always be talking against the
No, I
Lakers, but
love.
thank you for that. Thank you, though, for
Yeah,
doing
I
that.
Facts.
like Paul.
Facts.
Put Paul's from California. Paul loved the
Yeah.
Lakers.
Yeah,
Right.
but against he ruined my 2008, man. Blew us out.
Same.
Yeah, he
That,
killed y'all.
yeah, that's when
He
you came
killed
in the locker room to try to go to the Lakers that year. I remember that. Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. But go ahead, JT. You have a couple more questions because he has to
Yeah.
get to his basketball game before we get up on out of here.
Yeah, Meta. How can you compare the stress that we go through every day to the stress of an NBA player during the NBA finals?
um, I mean, I think the body's really smart, so it can read what type of stress you have.
Mhm.
Going to the finals, you're stressed, but you're getting a check. You're getting a big ass check,
Right.
so you're not that stressed. but but you can still be stressed. It's still like it can still be pressure because sometimes money don't take pressure away. I've seen
Right.
people, make tons of cash and can't finish buckets because something's going on, right? So I think the mind probably just reads it as like just stress,
Okay. Okay.
versus anything else. So it's probably the same. Probably feels the same.
Okay. Okay. Then I have a comment too. I want to end it with a comment. How does it feel to be able to walk into any store, any car lot, and say, "I want that," like to afford to have anything you want?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you can do the same. I mean, as I said, as a young kid, yeah, you always dream of stuff, and then when you get older, it's like, oh wow, you could actually get some shit.
Yeah.
Crazy, but
Go, go ahead, Aaron.
Um, what's your all time favorite memory of Kobe Bryant?
yeah. My all-time favorite memory. I mean, there's a lot of them. There's a lot, but if I could pick one, I would say 25 straight points. Going, he had all the points. I remember he had a
Yeah.
quarter. He had a quarter worth of points, going from the third quarter to the fourth quarter.
Hmm.
In Game 5, I thought that was incredible. I remember being in the finals, and I was like watching him, and I was playing the game, but I was watching him like a fan, and I said, then I had to snap out of.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is crazy.
Yes. Yep.
Like he's really too man. And I remember thinking like, yo, I'm like, oh, but he this is magic. Like this is magic. I've been saying, how do you do it? How do you score 25? How do you score 25 straight points in the finals for your team? Like no one else scores. I don't think people understand that when I say straight. Some people think that he had 25 straight. No, he had everything.
Yeah, most definitely. Crazy. You know?
Scored a quarter worth of points.
Yeah. No. Kobe's my favorite player of all time.
Same here.
Yeah. But man, you have one more question for Metis before we get up out of here?
How did it feel to
and Big Baby, we gotta do this again too. Because I was driving.
Almost definitely.
I want to be sitting down. And you gotta come on my live too, yo. Come on my live.
I will. Just the Big Baby Jonathan underscore. You'll find me in there.
Cool. Yeah,
underscore. All right, man.
Cool.
For Big Baby Jonathan, JT, Manny, and Aaron, thank you, Meta. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, man. It was an honor.